Exclusive video to News 8. A city bus driver distracted behind the wheel. A viewer sent us this video saying she was texting with a bus full of people on board. We first told you about this last night. Tonight we're digging for more answers on this.
We took that video to the Department of Transportation today. News 8's Renee Schmiel live with what they have to say about that tonight. Renee?
Darren, and that bus driver has now been suspended while the DOT continues to investigate this. They tell me they have a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to distracted driving. A scare for passengers on a bus in Waterbury. It looked like the bus driver was paying more attention to her cell phone than to the road, and one of the passengers caught it on video. The Department of Transportation isn't taking it lightly. A driver caught doing it for the first time will either be suspended or fired, depending on the circumstances. And a second time, and the driver will automatically be out of a job.
They have a higher responsibility. They are carrying passengers in a mass transit system, and obviously they are held to a higher accountability standard.
This was the first time this driver, who's been on the job since 2001, was caught texting and driving. She worked for Northeast Transportation, which is one of several private companies that operate some of the CT Transit buses. The DOT says drivers shouldn't be on their phones while driving a bus, no matter what.
They need to understand that they are constantly in the eye of the public, and they are always being watched, and we expect the best from them.
The passengers aren't the only ones watching the bus drivers. Most buses, including bus 384 that this woman was driving, have cameras. And passengers say that accountability is important.
She should probably get suspended or fired or something. She shouldn't be driving. It's law.
Still, passengers riding the bus in Waterbury today were upset to hear that a driver had been caught texting. They say they typically don't see anything like that happen on the buses, and they're hoping they won't.
It gives me a lot of concern because it's very irresponsible for a bus driver to be driving and texting.
The DOT says it's very rare for there to be an issue like this with a bus driver, and they say most of the drivers in the state are excellent drivers. In Waterbury, Renee Schmiel, News 8.